Hello and welcome to This is Paris, your weekly fix of all things Paris Saint-Germain. First up, promoted Nîmes travel to the capital looking to cause an upset. Italian goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon talks us through his top 5 saves this season. We turn back the clock to Cup glory with Toko Nambatang. And then Paris are looking for some modern-day Coupe de France magic as Dijon visit the park. Match day at the Parc des Princes is always a special occasion, and it was no different on the last Saturday of February, when Paris Saint-Germain entertained Nîmes in week 26 of the season, looking to make it 14 home wins out of 14 this term. There were 2 special guests at the park for the game in Super Bowl winner Joseph Tooney from the New England Patriots and Damakung Su, finalist with the Los Angeles Rams.
It's a beautiful sport, sport I played since I was 3. Owe a lot of my creativity and craft on the football field to real football, as I call it, and I've always loved it and enjoyed it, so I'm glad I got the opportunity with the Jordan brand to come out and support.
I'm just excited to be so close to the pitch and, hear the communication, because on TV, you don't really get any of that, so it's nice to, be so close to the action. Looking forward to it.
For the 7th of 8 matches of a busy month of February, Thomas Tuchel rested Presnel Kimpembe and Thilo Kehrer, the German coach causing something of a surprise in playing Juan Bernat on the left of a 3-man defence with Marquinhos and Thiago Silva. Bernat has the quality to play fullback, left winger, midfielder like Marquinhos. He has a lot of qualities, and I have the experience to hold the fort at the back. He's very good at protecting the football. He can hold on to it and help us in possession. I had the opportunity to play him and Layvin Kurzawa again today. I didn't want to choose just one of them, so I chose both of them. And it was Layvin Kurzawa that had the first chance of the match. Playing as an attacking wing-back on the left flank, the Paris number 20 met Leandro Paredes' cross, and his left-foot effort flew just wide. Paris imposed their rhythm on the match. In the 33rd minute, Verratti did brilliantly before playing Kylian Mbappe through. Bernardoni making the save. Nîmes had their first chance 2 minutes later when Denis Bouanga fired wide of Alphonse Areola in the host's goal. But it was Les Rouges et Bleus who opened the scoring just before half-time. Christopher Nkunku netting his 2nd goal in as many games with a great control and shot on the turn. I'm very happy for him. He's a young player, very young, very good, and I think he has a big future.
Il a aussi un grand futur devant lui, je pense.
Les Parisiens maintained the tempo in the second half. Kylian Mbappe had 3 chances to extend Paris's lead. It looked like it just wasn't going to be his night, until, in the 69th minute, the screw turned, and the World Cup winner became the youngest player in the last 45 years of Ligue 1 football to score 50 top-flight goals at just 20 years, 2 months and 3 days. Respect. It's very special. Everyone knows that he's already one of the best players in the world and has an enormous future ahead of him. That's for sure. I'm not really sure he's only 20. He already has so much experience, so much quality. And we're here to help him, because in the absence of Neymar and Cavani, everyone's putting pressure on Kylian. We're here to share that responsibility. A few minutes before the final whistle, Kylian Mbappe got his second of the night and his 22nd in just 20 Ligue 1 appearances this season. It finished 3-0 as Paris maintained their 100% home league record this season. Every single player gave it everything. We played as a team, and that's important. A bit of turnover from time to time is good for the squad. We played very well, with a lot of quality. We defended very high up the pitch in the second half. It was exceptional, really top quality. We created a lot of chances, scored 3 goals. It was a great win. We need to keep going on Tuesday in the cup match here, at the park. We need to try and play well, like we did tonight. Since he joined Paris Saint-Germain last summer, Gianluigi Buffon has shown just why he's one of the best goalkeepers ever to play the game. This week, the Italian sat down with This Is Paris to analyse his best 5 saves of the campaign. It was away to Guingamp, and it was a great save because it was a reflex stop.
Secondo me, in quel caso, si intravedono
It was a strange move,
riflessi
because
molto,
if I remember correctly,
particolari.
The shot should have gone to my left.
Era un'azione un po' confusa, c'è stato un tiro che sarebbe andato.
And then all of a sudden, another player had the shot, and it went the other way.
La palla va da tutt'altra parte.
I just reacted instinctively. I threw up my arm to make the save, and I also had a little bit of luck because the ball hit the crossbar and was cleared. You can see these are instinctive qualities. A part of my nature, they're inside me. I can't explain that type of save. At the end of the day, it was instinct. But instinct at the right time and the right place. And a little bit of luck.
Però va fatto nel momento preciso, in grande velocità. E ci vuole anche della fortuna però. È stata una bella parata perché
I think that was a great save, because it was very technical, insofar as my movements were very technical.
È stato un gesto tecnico, dovendo recuperare e poi dover
I had to go back
spingere.
And then jump.
È stata una parata soprattutto di testa.
Above all, I made the save with my head,
nel momento
because at the very moment the opponent was going to shoot,
calciando,
a nanosecond earlier, I understood that he was going to try and chip me. Realizing this allowed me to get into a position to backpedal and make a fingertip save.
Di poter recuperare lo spazio che avevo dietro e di poter toccare la palla. Parata, se non sbaglio.
The first save to my right, if I'm not mistaken.
Sono riuscito a farla perché
I managed to make this save
nel momento in cui stava
because at the very moment he shot from a cross, first time, I was in position and not moving. Because if I'd been moving, I would have reacted later, and I don't think I would have reached the ball.
In ritardo, dopo che la palla è già partita e poi non riesci più ad arrivare. La parata che ho fatto su Mertens, secondo me,
I think the next save from Martens
è molto
was
simile
very similar to the save against
a
Lyon.
quello che ho fatto con Lione. Cioè io
I started to close down the space between us before realizing at the last minute that he was going to try and lob me. And I was able to get into position again and go backwards. And that's why I was able to make that save. Because I understood that second earlier what he was going to do.
Capito un attimino prima quello che succedeva. Non so se l'esperienza,
I don't know if it was experience, but it wasn't anticipation. I didn't anticipate, and I don't anticipate. But I understood a second earlier what was happening, and that made the difference. But it wasn't from experience, it's my nature, because I had this when I was a kid, before I had that experience.
E probabilmente non avevo neanche esperienza. È arrivato l'attaccante.
The attacker was arriving, and I started to close down the space, 2 or 3 meters, and he never looked like he was going to shoot.
Perché stava arrivando lui sulla palla in maniera tranquilla.
He ran up to the ball very relaxed.
Io ho accorciato pensando
I
che
thought
lui
he was going to try and control the ball and bring it forward.
E invece c'è stato anche lì.
And then suddenly I realized he was going to shoot, but he really didn't look like it.
Però non aveva la postura di
But I saw he was going to shoot, and then I realized I took 2 steps backwards.
E quando ho capito che lui voleva calciare, ho fatto
It was this that gave me just that extra little bit of time to go and chase the ball and make the save.
Di tempo per poi correre sulla palla e prenderla.
But I really think it was a difficult save.
È stata sicuramente una parata secondo me complicata.
And a save that you can only make if you're physically in good shape.
Stai bene, cioè devi stare bene per fare. E un attimo prima
a second earlier, I saw he was going to shoot, and I had the physical response to go backwards and make the save. And I think that's basically the essence of every save I made.
Riassunto di alcune parate che fai.
Coming up on This Is Paris, we take a trip down memory lane with Toko Nambatang, goal scorer in Paris's first 2 Coupe de France triumphs. And then it's back to the park to keep cup hopes alive against Dijon in the quarter-finals. All, the loyalty program of Accor Hotel Group, will be Paris Saint-Germain's major shirt sponsor as of the 2019-20 season. Paris Saint-Germain chairman and CEO Nasser El Khelaifi and Sébastien Bazin, Accor CEO, held a press conference to announce the new partnership that will run for the next 3 years with an option for a further 3. And Paris Saint-Germain supporters and members of the All program will benefit from all sorts of surprises and exclusive offers alongside the Paris Saint-Germain players and ambassadors. It's been a long time since I last came to the park. It's completely changed. I feel like a stranger, but it's beautiful. It's really very impressive since the Qataris bought the club. I can't believe it. I hardly recognize it. Paris forward between 1980 and 85, Nambatang Toko played a crucial role in securing the club's first ever silverware, scoring in back-to-back Coupe de France finals in 82 and 83. We were fortunate enough to win those first trophies. I was very happy to be a member of that team that won the first silverware in the history of PSG. I scored the first goal. It was just unbelievable. The Parc des Princes was completely full, but I think 2/3 were probably supporting Saint-Etienne and were there to see Saint-Etienne win. It was Michel Platini's last game in France. We don't know how we did it, but we won on penalties.
Pour le PSG, Bilanger, ça y est, le Paris Saint-Germain remporte la Coupe de France. C'est terminé, victoire du PSG, Francis Morelli qui est à ses côtés, ça y est.
The next year, Nantes won the league by 10 points. They were red-hot favourites to win the Coupe de France. But we played to our strengths. We finished the league in third place and we knew what we needed to do to get the win. Safet Susic and Mustafa Dalev were, for me, when they were younger, the equivalent of guys like Neymar and Mbappe today. I also had the honour of scoring Paris's first ever European goal. The famous bicycle kick was actually the third goal we scored. A French journalist asked me if it was the best goal of my career. I said no, I've scored many other goals as good as that one. Paris, they're my team. No one in France remembers that I played for other teams. They all know I played for Paris Saint-Germain. When people talk about Toko, he played for Paris. No one ever says he played for Nice, Strasbourg, Bordeaux. I'm PSG, and I'm proud. Last week saw a very special day for some kids from the Paris Saint-Germain Foundation, who descended on the Urudu Training Centre for an unforgettable day in Rouge et Bleu. After watching the day's training session from the terrace, they shared some special time with Kylian Mbappe and Marco Verratti.
Une photo avec Verratti, il se met dessus. Ouais. Il faut coucher comme ça, les gars. Par contre, t'as mis du sale.
Marco Verratti and Kylian Mbappe came up to see us. What a moment. It was exceptional. Really, really good.
C'est énormément bien.
It's important to offer a little dream for these kids, to give them something special, because their lives are not always easy. Today, thanks to PSG, the players and the club's image, we can put a smile on the face of these kids, and that is what the foundation is here for.
The youngsters even got a visit from coach Thomas Tuchel, the German tactician, always ready with a smile and a laugh. Why did you come to Paris? Why? Top club, top players, top city, top supporters. The four-time defending Coupe de France winners Paris Saint-Germain entertained Ligue 1 rivals Dijon, with a place in the semi-finals at stake as cup football returned to the capital. After wins over Pontivy, Strasbourg and Villefranche, and as many clean sheets, Paris were looking to maintain their defensive solidity and celebrate in style the 100th appearance in all competitions for the club academy graduate and world champion Presnel Kimpembe. Thomas Tuchel's side started strong. In the 5th minute, Choupo-Moting carved out the first chance denied by Runarsson. But Les Parisiens got their goal just 3 minutes later, Draxler with a magnificent pass for Di Maria to supply a sublime finish. It was the Germany star's 5th assist in 2019, more than any other Paris player since the turn of the year. Marco gave the ball to Draxler. He turned and played the perfect pass. He's a brilliant player, incredible passer. It really was the perfect pass. I just needed to finish without even taking a touch. It was perfect. Paris were in complete control. 20 minutes in and Choupo-Moting forced the keeper into another good save. Before les Rouges et Bleus got their second on the half hour. Di Maria at the double, his 6th goal to go with 4 assists in his last 9 matches. Saint-Germain led 2-0 but had a scare when Tavares hit the post from an impossible angle. But the capital club finished the half back on top, Leandro Paredes going close. Before Fouad Shafik cleared off the line, denying Angel Di Maria a first-half hat-trick. It was a very demanding first half. We ran a lot and created a lot of chances. That was close to our best first half of the season. It was really very impressive, with a lot of quality. I'm very happy. After the break, Paredes saw his powerful free kick tipped over by Runarsson. While at the other end, Buffon was also called into action again by Tavares. It was an open start to the second half, the two sides trading blows as Dijon realized they had nothing left to lose. Di Maria then played in Draxler, denied again. But Paris finally got their third goal through Thomas Meunier, back in the side after suffering concussion against Bordeaux. We're all very happy for Thomas. He wanted to play for a while, but the medical staff didn't want to take any risks. They kept him under observation. But he deserves it. Tonight he scored and we're all very happy. The Belgian taking full advantage of excellent lead-up play from Choupo-Moting. We're all very happy for Eric Maxim. He works very hard in training, always gives everything for the team, always puts the squad first, whether he's playing or not. He's always in a good mood, and that's very important. He deserves a goal. But tonight his assist was very important for him and the whole team. We all know Choupo. We know that he's such a generous player. He showed it this evening. He's such a good guy, and the whole Parc des Princes loves him. We're very proud to have him in our team. It finished 3-0 and Paris are into the semis for the 5th year in a row, where they'll meet the winner of Nantes versus the amateurs Vitré. As you said, it was my 100th match, with a good win and a nice 3-0 scoreline. We scored 3 and kept a clean sheet, all the better. We showed our hunger to keep winning, our quality, our mentality. It's great.
Abonnate al canal de YouTube de Paris Saint-Germain.
Abonne-toi à la chaîne YouTube du Paris Saint-Germain.
Subscribe to the Paris Saint-Germain channel.
Inscreva-se no canal do YouTube do Paris Saint-Germain.